Welcome back to the Barca Breakdown. My name is Yusuf, and I'm here with my co-host Adam.
What's up, guys? Smash that subscribe button, please, and thank you.
Thank you, guys, and let's get right into it because we're going to be talking about the
my favorite
drama,
player.
Yes, surrounding Frenkie De Jong. Right, Adam? This is a lot of news coming out about him and him wanting to stay at Barcelona, but Barca may have other plans for him, sending him off to Man United. What are you feeling about this?
I think it's just the classic summertime bull coming out of the press.
Okay.
Because, right, you get like Fabrizio Romano saying that Man U have opened direct talks with Barca and that the price tag is around 85 million, and they, Frenkie himself is not convinced because he doesn't want to leave Barca and he doesn't want to, play in the Europa League with Manchester United again after a horrible season with us in the Europa League. And then today you also have Frenkie De Jong just coming out saying straight up, I don't want to leave Barca. I think if you look at any of his posts on Instagram or any of the comments he puts out there straight from his mouth, straight from the source, he's been pretty adamant that his goal is not to leave Barca, and I take him at his word for it, right? And this is not a situation like it is with Braithwaite or some of the players on our team who kind of, or Umtiti, right, where it's like, oh, I don't want to leave Barca because I want to, go through my whole contract and milk us for all the money possible. This is Frenkie who can get paid, in other teams because of the level of his play. And so I take him at his word for it. And I just think we're being fed the drama from either the Madrid sources or the Manchester sources who are trying to, either build themselves up and make their fans excited, or who are trying to tear us down and cause rift.
Sure. I mean, dude, look at Frenkie De Jong has plenty of playtime at Barcelona. Everybody loves him. The fans love him. It's been his childhood dream to play at Barcelona. He wants to stay. He wants to play for the team. And, I don't think that Manchester United is going to give him what he wants, right? Even it's not about money for him. He wants to stay at the club. He wants to progress, and he doesn't know anything about a current deal with Manchester United. So at the same time, I definitely think there's a lot of heat throwing around here, just causing a stir. But at the same time, is it a reality that he could be taking or be sold off to Man U for the money? Because we have a lot of financial debt in this situation, and we do need to sign other players.
And I think, it's not only, so that's totally true, right? That we are having some issues. We have another video where we talk about, how legitimate some of the issues being portrayed in the press are. But we definitely need money, right? I just don't think selling Frenkie De Jong to get, even a 34-year-old Lewandowski or, 30-plus-year-old center backs, right or left backs is a good move for our future. But the other thing that I think we can't deny is it's not like Frenkie has been the stud we'd hoped he'd be, right? I feel like in our midfield, for sure, Pedri has been the shining star who everyone loves and who everyone kind of adulates all the time. And Frenkie hasn't exactly found his rhythm. There's that period last spring under Koeman where I felt like Frenkie was putting in a few goals and doing well in the Copa del Rey and La Liga. And then there were times this season under Xavi where it felt like Frenkie De Jong was kind of learning where he needs to be. But everyone in our midfield has had a topsy-turvy season. Pedri's been hurt. Busquets has kind of, he looked really, really bad under Koeman and Schroeder in the first half of the season and then kind of turn it around in the spring. And with our midfield, it always feels like we play to the level kind of how the whole team is playing, right? I've never seen Barca playing well and someone in our midfield is not, or Barca playing poorly and someone or the reverse, you know what I'm saying? And so sure, there were times this season when we were going against Napoli, we were going against Galatasaray, we were beating Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Valencia. We all remember that spell in the spring, and it seemed like, oh, Frankie's doing really good, he's found his spot. Then the end of the season, and we turned into straight garbage basically, and Frenkie looked kind of lost. We saw those two games at home, you and I at Getafe, and the last game of the season against Villarreal, and Frenkie looked kind of absent. So, I understand why the rumors exist, right? Frenkie hasn't fit in, and we need money. But do I think it's true that Frenkie is going to leave this summer? I really don't, and I think it would be a bad decision by the club.
No, I agree. Horrible decision. We can't give up on some of our young star players. I mean, just imagine if, somebody wanted Pedri and we're just like, well, we need money and send him off. It would be stupid. We really need to get these players enough time with each other. And, Barca has been struggling over the last few years, and Frenkie De Jong has been part of that as he has continued, right? Under Koeman, there was some rough times. But at the same time, our whole team has been kind of like that. So can we just blame Frenkie De Jong for this whole thing? And can we just say, well, he's not performing, let's ship him off just because we need the money? I think it's a poor idea. We need to...
And, our thoughts are also echoed by some rumors. And again, it's a lot of rumors, guys, this summer. Apologize for, having to talk about it, but it's out there, and I think a lot of us are ingesting it. But, there's rumors out there that Xavi himself has continued to say that Frenkie De Jong is a major part of his plan for the next few years, and that Xavi is not entirely convinced that Gavi and Nico are ready yet to be day in, day out starters. We've seen some of kind of the abrasive, rough edges of Gavi's play, and some of his inability to not foul players or to not get kind of amped up. Nico himself seems like he needs to have a few years of partial playtime in the first team to kind of get up to game speed and to be an out-and-out starter. And so I think, that's what's weird about this, right? Laporta comes out, says says Frenkie should stay. Xavi comes out, says that Frenkie should stay. Frenkie comes out, says Frenkie should stay. And yet, the rumor mill will continue. But that is what the summer is about, you. So as we navigate this, we hope you guys will stay with us, watch our YouTube channel, keep listening to the podcast, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Have a nice week.
Thanks, guys.